In the heart of the desolate Egyptian desert, under the relentless sun and shifting sands, a tale of intrigue and mystery begins to unfold. A team of ambitious archaeologists, led by the indomitable Dr. Amelia Carter, stumbles upon an enigma that has been hidden for centuries, a long-lost tomb. This is no ordinary tomb. It carries with it a chilling legend, a curse that has lain dormant, waiting for the right moment to awaken. As the first rays of sunlight penetrate the darkness within, dust particles dance in the air, revealing a world untouched by time. Dr. Carter and her team tread carefully, their footsteps echoing in the hallowed silence. They are the first to set foot in this sacred place since the time of the pharaohs. But as they venture deeper into the belly of the tomb, an uneasy feeling settles among them. They find themselves in a grand burial chamber, its walls adorned with intricate hieroglyphics that tell a tale of a pharaoh, so feared and respected, he was buried with a curse to protect him in the afterlife. The curse was simple, yet terrifying. Disturb not the pharaoh's rest, lest you awaken the wrath of the gods. Despite the ominous warning, Dr. Carter and her team forge ahead, driven by their thirst for knowledge. They begin to decipher the hieroglyphics, unwittingly activating the curse. The air grows thick with tension, the temperature drops, and a sudden gust of wind extinguishes their torches. In the darkness, the curse comes alive. Days turn into weeks as strange occurrences plague the team. Tools disappear. Sandstorms appear out of nowhere, hindering their progress. Illness strikes without warning. The curse, it seems, isn't just a myth. It's as real as the fear that starts to grip the team, slowly gnawing at their resolve. But Dr. Carter, undeterred by the unfolding chaos, presses on. She believes in science, in explanations. She refuses to attribute these events to a supernatural curse. She delves deeper into the hieroglyphics, hoping to find a solution. And find it, she does. The pharaoh, it seems, had a priest, well-versed in the ancient arts, who had placed the curse, but not without a way to lift it. A ritual involving sacred artifacts, a prayer to the gods, and a plea for forgiveness. A glimmer of hope emerges from the shadows of despair. With renewed determination, Dr. Carter and her team set out to gather the artifacts, perform the ritual, and lift the curse. Will they succeed in their quest? Or will the wrath of the gods prove too powerful to overcome? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, though, in the heart of the Egyptian desert, the sands of time hold secrets that are as fascinating as they are terrifying. And sometimes it takes a journey into the unknown to unravel the mysteries of the past.
In the heart of an ancient, forgotten desert, a team of intrepid explorers cracks open the seal of a long-buried tomb. The echoes of their tools ring out, a chilling symphony of progress and desecration. There's a taste of dust and history in the air, a cocktail of anticipation and regret. As the seal breaks, a gust of stale, lifeless air escapes, whispering tales of a time long gone. The tomb, a cryptic labyrinth of stone and shadows, beckons them further into its depths. The explorers, their hearts pounding with adrenaline and curiosity, step into the haunting silence. The only light, a dance of flickering torches, paints eerie silhouettes on the ancient walls, casting the tomb in a sinister tableau. As days turn into nights, an unsettling aura blankets their camp. Equipment mysteriously malfunctions, precious artifacts vanish into thin air, and chilling winds carry whispers of the past. The once harmonious team begins to fracture under the weight of these unseen horrors. The desert, once a silent witness, now seems to echo with a spectral laughter, mocking their futile attempts to unearth its secrets. In the heart of the tomb, shadows dance and play in the torchlight, forming grotesque shapes that seem almost alive. The air grows colder, the silence deepens, and a sense of dread permeates the ancient stone. The explorers find themselves confronting not just the mysteries of the tomb, but also the creeping terror within their own minds. One by one, the team members succumb to the tomb's malevolent influence. Sleep eludes them, replaced by nightmares steeped in terror and despair. Voices whisper in languages lost to time, their sinister lullabies echoing through the narrow corridors of the tomb. The explorers' sanity teeters on the edge of a precipice, their eyes reflecting the haunting spectacle of their unraveling minds. As the team delves deeper into the tomb, they stumble upon an ominous inscription, a warning, etched in stone, of an otherworldly force contained within, the essence of life and death itself. But the warning comes too late. The seal is broken, the tomb is open, and the force is free. The explorers have become the unwilling players in a chilling dance with the supernatural. In the flickering torchlight, the explorers stand at the precipice of a discovery beyond their wildest nightmares. The tomb and its otherworldly force have claimed their sanity, their peace, and their unity. As they stand on the brink of an abyss they cannot comprehend, one question lingers in the cold, stale air of the tomb. What will become of the team? Will they conquer their fears and survive the tomb's horrors, or will they become its next victims? In the heart of the ancient desert, amidst the shadows and whispers of the past, their fate remains unknown.
Imagine a world where the dead don't rest, where mummified pharaohs rise from their ancient tombs to exact vengeance on the living. Welcome to the reality of Dr. Carter and her team of explorers as they become entwined in an ancient curse that defies the boundaries of time and space. In the heart of Egypt, buried beneath the sands of time, our team unearthed a tomb untouched for thousands of years. The air within the crypt, heavy with the scent of antiquity and decay, whispered secrets long forgotten. As Dr. Carter lifted the golden lid of the sarcophagus, the curse of the pharaohs awakened from its eternal slumber. Nightmares began to plague the team from that very night. Visions of vengeful pharaohs, their eyes alight with ancient fury, haunted their dreams. The explorers, once skeptics of the supernatural, found themselves caught in a terrifying reality that defied all rational explanation. Dr. Carter, a woman of science, wrestled with her sanity as the curse tightened its grip. Her relentless pursuit of knowledge had brought them to the brink of the unknown. Her dreams filled with images of mummified pharaohs seeking retribution, their voices echoing through the corridors of her mind. "You have disturbed our eternal rest." The curse, once a whisper in the wind, now screamed in their ears. The team members, one by one, started to fall. Stricken by an unexplainable dread, their bodies weakened, their minds shattered. The ancient curse was breaking them down piece by piece, as if extracting a toll for the secrets they had dared to uncover. As the last one standing, Dr. Carter found herself trapped in a web of supernatural occurrences. The whispers of the pharaohs now echoed louder in her mind, their vengeance seeping into her very soul. The curse had consumed her world, turning her pursuit of knowledge into a fight for survival. The sands of Egypt, once a symbol of the ancient world's grandeur, now held a deadly secret. As the sun set, casting long shadows over the ancient tomb, Dr. Carter stood alone, haunted by the curse she had unknowingly unleashed. But the story doesn't end here. As the moon rises over the desolate desert, another chapter of this chilling tale is about to begin. What happens next to Dr. Carter and the curse of the pharaohs? Will she find a way to break free? Or will she succumb to the ancient vengeance that has claimed many before her? Only time will tell.
Beneath the unforgiving desert sands, a tomb lies in wait, a place of eternal darkness where time seems to stand still. The air is thick with the scent of dust and decay, a silent testament to its inhabitants' long undisturbed slumber. But within this ancient crypt, something stirs. A malevolent force, dormant for centuries, now begins to awaken, thirsting for revenge. The tomb, a grand mausoleum of forgotten pharaohs, resonates with an eerie stillness. The mummified remains, once proud and majestic, are now mere shells of their former selves. Yet there is a spark of something else, a hint of movement almost imperceptible, a rustling that echoes through the crypt like a whispered secret. The dead do not rest here, they merely wait. Outside, under the harsh desert sun, an archaeological camp bustles with activity. Scholars and explorers, armed with brushes and pickaxes, diligently work to uncover the secrets buried deep within the sand. Little do they know, they are not the hunters here, but the hunted. Their sanity, like the sand beneath their feet, is slowly starting to shift. As days turn into nights, the line between reality and the supernatural begins to blur. Shadows move of their own accord. Whispers echo from the empty tomb, and the once vibrant camp now feels like a battleground. The ancient curses carved into the tomb's walls aren't just stories. They are warnings, ignored by the arrogant and the foolish. One by one, the members of the expedition succumb to the tomb's curse. Their dreams are haunted by spectral figures, their waking hours plagued by unexplained phenomena. Paranoia begins to set in, the once cohesive group splintering under the weight of their own fear. And all the while, the malevolent force within the tomb grows stronger. The climactic struggle for survival reaches a fever pitch as the team's leader, driven to the brink of madness, makes a desperate last stand. The sands of the desert shift ominously, the wind howls like a beast in pain, and the tomb, for the first time in centuries, seems to breathe. And then, silence. The desert is once again a pristine, untouched landscape, hiding its secrets beneath layers of sand and time. The tomb remains, its entrance now sealed, the malevolent force within seemingly quelled. But was it defeated, or is it merely biding its time, waiting for the next group of unwary explorers to disturb its slumber? As the sun sets, casting long, monstrous shadows over the desolate landscape, a single chilling laugh echoes through the desert. The story is not over, it's merely just begun.
Can the wrath of spirits long departed be quelled by a ritual lost in time? In the heart of a forgotten tomb, a team of daring archaeologists make a startling discovery that could upend centuries of belief about ancient Egyptian mysticism. Dr. Carter, a renowned archaeologist with a reputation to salvage, spearheads this perilous journey into the unknown. A woman of formidable intellect and unyielding determination, she's driven by more than just academic curiosity. It's a quest for redemption that fuels her every step. The story begins in the sweltering heat of an Egyptian summer. The team of archaeologists, under Dr. Carter's leadership, has finally located the entrance to a tomb long speculated about in hushed whispers and clandestine academic circles. A tomb that's believed to be the final resting place of a pharaoh whose name was erased from history for reasons unknown. With excitement and trepidation, they step into the cool darkness of the tomb. The air is thick with the dust of ages, carrying with it a sense of foreboding. Yet the team presses on, their torches casting long shadows on the hieroglyph-covered walls. As they delve deeper into the tomb, they come across a chamber untouched by time. In the center, an altar, a testament to a forgotten ritual, the details of which are inscribed on the walls around them. It's a ritual meant to appease the vengeful spirits, a practice thought to be a myth until this moment. Dr. Carter, ever the scholar, throws herself into deciphering the ancient script, working tirelessly to piece together the ritual's intricate details. Days turn into nights, and nights into days, as she battles against time and the mounting unease among her crew. The deeper they venture into the tomb, the more they feel an unseen presence watching them, a malevolent force that seems to grow stronger with each passing day. It's a race against time as they strive to complete the ritual, even as the spectral guardian of the tomb tightens its grip around them. As they stand on the precipice of discovery and danger, a chilling realization dawns upon Dr. Carter. The ritual isn't just about appeasing the spirits, it's also a test, a trial designed to judge the worthiness of those who dare to disturb the peace of the pharaoh. And with that, the true peril of their journey becomes terrifyingly clear. Will they pass this ancient test or fall victim to the wrath of the vengeful spirits? As the echoes of the past converge with the fears of the present, one thing is certain. Their journey into the heart of the tomb has only just begun. Only the shadows know what lies in wait for Dr. Carter and her team. And as for us, well, we are left to wonder what happens next.
Have you ever pondered the boundary between life and death? Is it a solid line, a wall that none can cross? Or is it perhaps something more fluid, a river to be crossed, a door to be opened? Today, we delve into a tale of a team that dared to challenge this boundary, to peer into the shadows of the unknown. In the heart of an uncharted land, a team of intrepid explorers and scholars unearthed a tomb. This was no ordinary tomb, but a relic of a long-forgotten civilization shrouded in mystery and whispers of the past. As the stone slab slid away, a chill wind swept across the camp as though the tomb itself exhaled a breath held for millennia. In the days following the tomb's opening, a series of inexplicable occurrences began to plague the camp. Equipment malfunctioned inexplicably. Food supplies dwindled at an alarming rate. Whispers echoed in the wind, voices from a time long past, speaking in tongues no living soul could understand. The team, once united in their quest for discovery, began to splinter under the strain of these strange events. Accusations flew, alliances shattered, and all the while the whispers grew louder, the shadows in the torchlight danced with more fervor. Then, one by one, the team members began to vanish. Not a trace remained, as though they were swallowed by the very air itself. Panic set in, the remaining team members torn between fleeing the camp and staying to find their lost comrades. As the tale unfolds, we are left to question the nature of the force they unearthed. Was it a curse, a punishment for disturbing the resting place of the ancient civilization? Or was it something else, a gateway, a bridge between the realms of life and death? In the flickering torchlight, the echoes of the past grow louder, the shadows dance with increasing urgency, and the line between life and death blurs. The team faces an unseen horror, a force that transcends the boundaries of our understanding. As the final grains of sand slip through the hourglass, we are left to wonder what will become of the team. As we leave you on this chilling note, ponder this. What happens when we dare to challenge the mysteries of life and death? What happens when the whispers of the past grow too loud to ignore? What happens when the shadows start to dance?
Does the past ever truly rest? Or like a spectre, does it linger, haunting those who dare to disturb its eternal slumber? At the heart of our tale, we find a team of intrepid archaeologists, their souls aflame with the pursuit of knowledge. Among them, Dr. Carter, a woman of formidable intellect and iron will, who is about to discover that some secrets are better left buried. As they delve deeper into the ancient tombs, a sense of unease begins to permeate the atmosphere. The air thickens, heavy with the weight of centuries, and the team members find themselves plagued by strange occurrences. Items move of their own accord, whispers echo through the cavernous chambers, and an inexplicable chill seeps into their bones, but it's only when the sun sets that the true horror begins. Each night, the team members are tormented by visceral nightmares, their dreamscape transformed into a terrifying tableau of ancient Egypt. They are chased by mummified pharaohs, their hollow eyes gleaming with vengeful fury. The desert sands shift beneath their feet, and they are drawn into a labyrinth of catacombs, the walls closing in around them. Each morning they awaken in a cold sweat, the echoes of their nightmares still ringing in their ears. Dr. Carter, ever the rational mind, attempts to find a logical explanation, but as the nightmares intensify, she too starts to question her sanity. She becomes consumed by the mystery, her waking hours spent poring over ancient texts and hieroglyphics, seeking answers in the dust-covered pages. Finally, in a dusty tome, she stumbles upon a forgotten tale of a vengeful pharaoh, cursed to eternal unrest, his spirit bound to his tomb. The curse, it seems, is triggered by the disturbance of the tomb, the pharaoh's wrath visited upon those who dare to disrupt his slumber. The answer lies not in science, but in the realm of the supernatural. To lift the curse, Dr. Carter must return the stolen artifacts to the tomb and perform an ancient ritual of appeasement. With a heavy heart, she leads her team back into the tomb, the air crackling with anticipation. The ritual is performed under the watchful gaze of the mummified pharaoh, the silence broken only by the soft incantations of Dr. Carter. As the final word is spoken, a sense of calm descends, the oppressive weight lifting from their shoulders. The curse, it seems, has been lifted. From then on, the nightmares cease. The team members, once haunted by unyielding terror, now sleep soundly, their dreams free of vengeful pharaohs. Dr. Carter, relieved and wiser, learns a valuable lesson about the cost of unchecked curiosity. As for the tomb, it remains undisturbed, a silent testament to the past's enduring power. So, does the past ever truly rest? Perhaps, but only when we respect its sanctity and acknowledge that some secrets are meant to remain buried in the sands of time.